Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife, and I'm just gonna let you know from the very beginning, we struggled with this video. You guys,
we struggled with coming up with an idea for a video.
It is Thursday night, and we're filming this. We even went on Instagram Live, and we were like, please help. Like, please, like, what do we do? Can you guys just like come up with our video ideas for us? But I think, even though it took us a little while to get there, I think this is gonna be a really fun one.
I think so too.
We were laughing so much, just like even going over some of these questions. So what we're gonna do is like a married couple relationship, he or she tag.
Yeah. So we have 20 questions. We're going to go over them. We're going to see where we agree, but also, more importantly, where we disagree.
Yeah, I think the fun is not going to be in the areas we agree, but in the areas we disagree. And these questions, like, we tried to make it very, very wide.
Yeah.
Everything from zombie apocalypse to arguments.
Correct.
Right, and everything in between. Yeah. Now, a lot of the stuff you guys may have already known about us, maybe stuff that we've alluded to or talked about in previous videos. But Sherry, are you ready?
Let's jump in.
So the way this is going to work is I'm going to ask the question, and then we're going to say he or she.
Right.
Right? So do I think it's me, or do I think it's the she? Sherry will be represented by the she.
Oh, okay.
I will be representing the he.
I wasn't sure.
For this, that's why I wanted to clarify, just so everybody knew what was happening here.
Thanks.
Question. You're welcome. I'm here to make it very clear for everybody.
Okay, thanks.
Question number 1. Who made the first move? He or she?
I think
he. Kind of. It's okay. So we met online when we were like super young.
I was like 14.
And
he was 16.
It was just friends. Like it was nothing romantic.
But I think technically you reached out to me first.
I reached out to you first. But like, is made the first move in friendship, or is made the first move in like romance? Because technically, I mean, you flew to Alaska.
I did.
I'm just putting that out there. So I don't know. I'm not really sure.
It's muddy.
Boy,
we've also known each other for like 25 years, and so it's hard to like remember.
We really did great on this first question.
We're killing it.
We can't even answer the first question. You guys just go ahead and click away. Just go and find another video. Go watch our Z roll. I'm just kidding. Stick with us for a little bit. Question number 2.
It's gonna get better.
It's gonna get, well, I don't know about that. Question number 2. Who starts the argument? He or she?
This one's hard for me too.
I'm a little scared of my answer.
You're gonna say me, but I don't
want it to.
it's actually you.
I don't want it to start an argument. You're gonna say it's me. Yeah. You're gonna say it's a he, and I'm gonna say it's she. Okay, let's hear why, and then we'll just argue off camera. We just like end the video, and that's like the whole video. We gotta go.
I think it's you because I am not confrontational, and so if there's something that might cause an argument, I usually just won't say it.
Okay, that's fair.
Like you'll throw things out there, almost like needling me. Like I'm
fishing for an argument?
Right.
Very interesting. Well, we'll discuss
this. Or
this.
you're seeing like how I will react to it.
We'll discuss this later. Just kidding. That's totally fair. You said, I know. You're like, I know. Next question. Who's the sassy? It's not really the next question.
You didn't defend yourself. Why do you think it's me?
On why I think it's you? I don't. Now that you put it that way, I think I actually would probably agree that it's me. Here's the other thing. We really don't argue
We
much
don't
at
argue
all.
often.
In fact, we are going to talk about this in an upcoming podcast. The difference between arguing and fighting. So like, we'll have disagreements.
We don't do either.
But we don't argue or fight almost ever.
Yeah.
But I could see that I am like a picker. I'm a scab picker. And so I could see how, fine, I'll take that one, Sherry.
Concede.
I will humbly bow at your feet for that one. Next question. Now is when it's going to get serious. Who dances better?
You.
He or she?
It's not even, like, there's not even a competition here.
No, yeah, there's not.
There's really not.
Sherry?
I have rhythm.
That's
in
true.
that I can keep a beat.
Yes.
I cannot dance. I can barely walk. Like, let's be real clear. Like... The walking is difficult for me, and like staying upright, and so if you try to like throw in like different moves, like
Here's the thing though, you were pretty good with like the
I can do this all day long.
all day long.
It's not really dancing.
Sherry's very white, you guys. Very, very white.
Yeah.
So yeah, we both agree.
Yeah.
Me. Because I got moves. Don't even make me.
You're also white, but...
Okay. True. Next question. Who says sorry first? He or she?
I think probably you, usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually try to be good about that. And like,
Yeah.
I try to like admit my faults. I'm also super humble. So dumb. So dumb. Okay. So
Like the most humble.
I'm the most humble. In fact, I don't know anybody who's more humble than me.
Right, I know.
So I would say sorry first. Me, agreed?
Yeah, and I think this feeds into the next question as well.
Then it for sure feeds the next question. More stubborn, he or she?
She. I can hold a grudge.
I don't think it's in the Bible.
I will say I have gotten better.
I was gonna say, I don't think it's in the Bible, but if holding grudges was a spiritual gift, you, my friend, are very good.
Because I don't forget.
You 100% have gotten better.
Yeah.
I have noticed that for sure. It's also really fun though, because like Sherry and I, like if we're gonna have like a tea spilling session at home about something, it gets good. Like it is fun in the Legg household.
Because I remember.
I know. Sherry will pull up stuff from like so long ago. Like you're like the human Wikipedia of offenses.
Correct.
It's spectacular.
I think it's my Enneagram 5.
You think it's your Enneagram 5?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the Enneagram 2 who just like wants to care well for people. And I'm like, yeah, but what about how's their heart doing?
Okay.
It's not Sherry's like, who cares? Rip it out. Punch it. Okay, next question. Who is better at remembering important dates? She.
She, but you're not bad at it.
No,
You
that's
have
true.
never forgotten a birthday or an anniversary.
Nope.
Like, you've never forgotten those. I think it's like important dates regarding other people.
Yes.
I remember like his mom's birthday and he's always like, where's my mom?
I don't remember my mom's birthday. It's terrible.
Right. And your dad's birthday. And like, yeah, like I'm the one who knows those dates.
But important dates for you and for us. I've always been like, and I don't want to offend anybody by this. I've always been very confused by like husbands who are like, I don't know my anniversary. I'm like, how the hell do you not know your anniversary?
Weren't you there?
What? Like, yeah.
Weren't you there?
You were there, right? Like, you don't know her birthday? I don't know. I've always been confused by that.
Yeah.
But you, again, mind like a steel trap. It holds two things: grudges and dates. Right? That's what's in that noggin right over there. All right, next question. He or she, who is more organized? Come on, not even a question. That's not even a...
No, there's not even a competition.
No.
He's a better dancer. I cannot dance. He cannot organize.
No,
Yeah.
not even a little bit. Who spends more money?
He.
Me. He with many dollar signs after it.
Correct.
Yeah, we don't even need to spend time there. Who falls asleep first?
He.
But I will say sleep is something that neither you or I wouldn't say that either of us have like healthy sleep rhythms or schedules.
No, I feel like, I mean, aside from the last 4 months where
True.
you have been more worried about me than able to sleep.
Yes.
Aside from that, usually you can just like, you're like, I'm gonna go lay down, and then you go to sleep. You're
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna
that's
take
true.
a nap. And it's like 3.5 seconds and like you're out.
Well, yeah, because to me it's like the point was like we're going to sleep, and so it's like I'm just gonna go to sleep.
My body's like, oh, we're going to sleep. Let's think about every possible thing, every offense that
I was gonna
anybody's
say,
ever done.
let's bring up them grudges.
Let's bring up this conversation that you had in 5th grade that you probably should have responded this way instead. I mean, this is my brain.
It's actually true. I remember a conversation one time we were having, and I could tell something was bothering you, and we like talked about it, and you were just like, well, in junior high, and I was like, what? Like, I was like, wait, we're starting a conversation with in junior high?
Yes.
I'm so impressed by you. I love you so very much. Okay, the next one, who takes more time to get ready? She. Like, yeah.
Okay. I have hair and makeup.
Okay, first of all, that's a low blow on the hair thing. That is a really low blow for you to do that. We're about to start an argument. We're gonna go back to question number 2 real fast.
Okay, well, I do have hair that needs to be dealt with.
True.
And I have makeup that needs to be put on. And I
Yeah.
have more articles of clothing that have to be put on.
That's a good point.
Like, you can just, like, roll out of bed and change your shirt and, like, you're good to go. Like, put a hat on, you're good. Like,
Without a doubt.
it doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah.
So you can get ready in 10 minutes.
Easily.
Including, like, bathroom, brushing the teeth, like, everything.
Yes.
It takes me a little bit longer because I have more to do
It's
to
fair.
make myself presentable.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
It 100% takes you longer.
And
For sure. We're not just...
because I have more to do.
No, I get that. Totally. Great. Okay. Who tells the best jokes? Now, this is where we... Okay, the one word in this question that throws us off.
Best.
Best. I tell
You tell more jokes. But can we say that they're the best?
I think they're. I think
Can we say that like they're good?
I think I'm hilarious.
Oh,
you
I
guys.
know you do.
I think I'm so funny.
You have the dad jokes down pat.
I'm pretty convinced that the reason God won't let us have kids is that like I
You would
already
fully
have
embrace the dad role.
100%. I already have enough dad jokes, and we have a cat.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So
She doesn't laugh your jokes either.
okay, so here's what I'll say. Look, we'll set. Dang. Man, 4 months of Sherry not being in vlogs and barely living, and all of a sudden she comes back in with sass. Okay, so
4 months worth of sass built up.
great, wonderful. I'm gonna go back to the vlogs being just me. Here's what I want to say about your humor and your jokes. When you first moved to Alaska, you were. I'm trying to be really kind here.
I was not funny.
Thanks for saying that for me,
Okay,
because that's where I wanted to go with it. You were very like straight-laced.
Yeah.
And there are times now that you will do something or say something, and I am left just like,
I'm wittier than I was.
oh my gosh, so much. I'm still hilarious. With me for jokes, I try to dazzle you with numbers. It's about quantity over quality. You didn't like that one? I got 10 more locked and loaded. Okay, next one. Oh, this could be a good one. Most likely to cry in a movie, he or she?
She, but I also think that, no, it doesn't depend on the movie. If he's crying in a movie, I'm 100% crying in a movie.
Do you think that's true?
If a movie has enough emotion to invoke you to cry,
but don't you think
I cry at commercials.
That's true,
like it takes me 30 seconds to get there and like cry.
Just so you know, I probably cry more than any guy we know.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is not a bad thing.
No, not at all. I'm not ashamed of that one bit.
No.
But I feel like there are things that I cry out that you don't cry at.
Like what?
Cool Runnings.
No, I cry at Cool Runnings.
Miracle.
I cry at Miracle.
Really?
Do I cry?
I don't think you cry at Miracle.
I cry at Miracle. I cry at Cool Runnings.
I cry at Miracle every time.
Yeah,
we win. It's a miracle on ice.
No, I know.
You guys, me watching that movie, just tears and Kleenex.
But I cry at more movies.
100% agree with that.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Just as an aside, we watched P.S. I Love You together, and I tried to warn him that this is a movie that makes me like full on ugly cry, gasping sobs. And he was like, okay, and like we started it in 2 seconds in, and I'm like bawling.
For those of you,
we had to pause it so that I could like compose myself to watch the movie.
If there are any young men watching this movie, maybe you are like just entering the dating world, you're just like starting in relationships, you hear this term ugly cry and you think, oh, it's just like maybe a little bit more, it's a more animated, robust tear. No, it's
actually ugly.
It is a whole nother level of emotion that you were unsure existed.
It's tears from your gut.
Yeah. And it's like, are you okay?
Like literally, like probably 4 or 5 times in the movie, he would pause it and be like,
you alright? Can I get you something?
Are you okay?
Man, that movie makes me cry too though.
Yeah.
What a movie.
If it doesn't, like, you're heartless, I think.
Is that the takeaway?
There's no heart in there.
Wow.
If you can watch P.S. I Love You and not cry.
There's no heart in there?
There's no heart.
That's
just
fair.
Stone.
Next question.
Yeah.
Who is most likely to miss their flight? He or she?
I think neither. I'm gonna go with a neither. I know that's not actually an answer. We're both pretty anxious when it comes to like making sure we're there on time and like not able to miss a flight.
I completely agree with you. I think that if I had to be pushed for an answer, I would say I'm more likely to miss the flight because I feel like you are one step even more anxious about that with me.
Yeah.
Like you would be to every flight 2 hours early, whereas I'm
just in case.
Whereas
there's crowds, in case there's delays, and if there's something I want to.
Yep. Whereas I'm kind of like, we can do an hour and a half. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So like we're both very cautious in that. But yeah, probably neither.
Yeah.
Who is most likely to die first in a zombie apocalypse? Now we're getting to the questions that people want to know. He or she?
I was gonna say like a real quick she, but I'm not actually sure about that.
Okay.
Here's my thing. If there is a possibility of zombies outside, please believe I'm never leaving my house. I have not left my house in 4 months because I was
there's no zombies.
Because I was dying, and there's no zombies outside. So I really feel like
you would do
like the whole pandemic thing. Like I was just like, okay, lockdown, I'm good.
You'd have the bunker approach
For sure. Board up those windows, lock it down.
Okay, that's okay. This is a curveball because
So I think that I would probably last longer because you would be like, I can still go to Target, right?
I feel
Am I wrong?
so attacked in this video. No, you're exactly right. And here's the problem. I was going to answer so quick. Obviously, you would die first. But now, you've made that argument. You're completely right.
Yeah.
You last until your rations run out and you have to leave the house. I'm going out of the house just because I'm bored on day one.
And I'll eat, like, whatever's in our pantry. Even if I don't like it, like, I'll make myself eat it because it's there and it's another meal and I'm going to survive another meal.
I'm just like, let's go see what they have at Target.
Yeah.
And then a zombie eats my face.
Right.
And you were right about this question. Dang it. Next one. Sort of goes into it. Who's most likely to be hungry? Most likely to be hungry.
I think probably you.
I think probably me. I'm much more of a I'm more consistently hungry or wanting to eat. Like I want meals, I want a snack, I want to chew, I want to snack.
Yeah, I think
right?
so. Mm-hmm.
Next question. We only have a few more, Sherry.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to forget something?
I feel like it depends on what the something is because again, steel trap of a memory on stupid things that don't matter.
I'm talking not ideas, like a physical item. Like you're likely to forget something. Like where did I put my keys? Where did I put my phone? Where did I put my watch? Where did I put? Oh man. Okay.
When it comes to that kind of stuff, but I feel like when it comes to like events or those kinds of things, like I feel like my memory gets a little bit mushy. Unless it's just completely trivial and does not matter, and then I will hang on to it forever.
Unless it's an offense. So that's the key. If you guys want Sherry to remember your event, offend her and tell her the date. And that is locked in there forever.
Correct. Yeah.
That's the key.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a good question. I actually came up with this one. Who's most likely to accidentally set the house on fire?
He.
Now... Yeah. I was trying to think of an argument that it might not be me. There is no argument where it's you.
Right.
I would set the house on fire for sure.
Yeah.
The next question, who snores the most, he or she?
He.
Let's talk.
I snore when I'm sick.
Okay.
But you just snore.
Okay. Let's talk about other...
You snore when you're asleep. I snore when I'm sick and asleep.
Let's talk about other nighttime noises that we make. So we are a little bit different in the so Sherry's snores are, I think they're adorable. Because it's like a little right? It's just like one little and I'm like, what's that? Like
it's just when I'm sick.
It's just, well, okay.
Usually when I'm sick.
Sure. But but the noises that I make in my sleep, you guys, I'm always making noise.
He's always making noise. If he's not awake and talking, he's making noise somehow. Like, always. Always. And so you think, oh, when he goes to sleep, he's going to be quiet. No.
I talk in my sleep?
He talks in his... He will carry on full conversations.
I actually...
answer questions of mine, and, not recall. Whoops. Because he was completely asleep. But he, I don't know. You make noises constantly.
All I can say for that is you're welcome.
I always know you're alive.
There you go. Mm-hmm. See? Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Next question.
Sometimes I feel like I want to smother.
Okay, wow. I'm gonna
stop those noises.
LeggLife community, I need you guys to save this clip, file this away. If it's ever needed, pull this one back out. Local YouTuber didn't wake up, found with pillow on his face. You guys are like, wait a second, Sherry.
I mean, I feel like I wouldn't actually, it was like self-defense.
Every person, right now, every viewer's like, yeah, we actually kind of are with her. We understand why she did it. We only watch him and we want to smother him in those videos too. I totally get it.
I love you.
2 questions left.
Uh-huh.
Who has the worst temper, she or he? She.
Not even a competition.
No, it's really not even close.
Yeah.
Do you think I have a temper?
Yes. I think that it takes you a while to get angry about something, but when you're angry about something, you marinate.
I do. That is a true fact.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whereas, like, really, like, I have a very short fuse and I'll get angry and then I'm just like, whatever, I'm over it.
Yours is like a short wick explosion. Mine is like a slow burn. Mm-hmm. Last question. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Who wears the pants in the relationship, Sherry? We talked about this question.
We talked about this question.
And I think we figured out the perfect answer.
We did.
And what is the answer? In fact, that itself just tells you what the answer is. That, my response right there tells you exactly what the answer is.
You wear the pants.
True.
But
Sherry picks them out. Sherry, I wear the pants that Sherry picks out.
Correct.
What is the line from, the Greek wedding movie? My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Why in the world can you remember that? Like, the man is the head, but the woman is the neck who turns the head.
Turns the head however she wants.
Also, can we talk about me calling it the Greek wedding movie? My mind just blanked.
Wow.
I feel horrible.
Well.
Apologies to all of our Greek viewers. I feel terrible right now. We do love that movie, though.
Yes. So, and I mean, here was my answer to this question because it just makes me look like a control freak, which maybe I am. But I feel like it's actually more like he is the head of the household and I have no problem with him being the head of the household, making like the major decisions, which we always discuss about anyway. But like, because he's a 2, he is always making a decision based off of what he thinks I want or need.
Yeah,
so it's rarely like what's gonna be best for him or like us. It's like what's gonna be best for Sherry, and so that's how you make all of your decisions. And
so you have no problem letting me make decisions because you know ultimately the decisions I make are going to be in your best interest.
Yes.
Kind of makes sense.
Yes.
It's a pretty good situation.
It's not bad.
So there you go. I wear the pants. Sherry picks them out. Okay, is that good? You guys, that's all the questions. Sherry, this was fun.
This was fun.
We will argue about some of the stuff later, but it's okay. We won't be recording, so you guys won't get to see that. Not really. There was nothing in here that like surprised us.
And I had good arguments for when we disagreed.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. Friends, want to know down below, was there anything that came out in this that surprised you? Was all of this like what you expected about us? Did you learn anything new about either myself, about the he or the she? Would love to know. I want to put these questions down below, so if you are a YouTuber and you want to do these, would love to hear your answers.
Yeah.
And this was a ton of fun.
This was fun.
For a video that an hour ago we had no clue what we were going to do.
We're going to do 3 together.
I love this one. So friends, we love you guys so much. Thanks for being a part of our LeggLife community, and we'll see you on the next LeggLife video.